fast can you get horizontal refreshment in Fable 2? As a kid, Fable is the first game I remember with romance being a huge part of the gameplay. Not only do you have to buy protection to prevent kids and diseases, your wife can actually ask you for a divorce, take 50% of your house, and CPS will yeet your kids from the game. For 13-year-old me, that was more traumatizing than this.
Remember, no Russian.
The game starts with you and your sister homeless in Bowerstone Old Town. Run starts. All right. A guard wants us to collect 5 warrants in exchange for 5 gold so we can buy a magic box. But it's important that we make the evil choice here and give them to the crime lord Arthur instead. I'll explain why later. See, this little decision has such major impacts later on in the game. So we buy the magic box, we get a dog, this guy invites us to his castle, and yada yada story stuff, he's evil, and then he kills our sister. Rip, sorry sis. But now that we're an adult, the game actually starts and we can finally focus on our main goal, which is to get to Bowerstone Market as fast as possible, which takes about 40 minutes. Now I mentioned stuff about being able to get a wife and kids, but that involves building a relationship, buying an expensive ring, and getting this book to learn how to get someone to follow you to bed, and we don't have time for all that. Conversely, we can hire someone for just 10 gold and a thumbs up, which thankfully we learned as a child. Once we finally get back to Bowerstone Old Town, this is where the childhood decision finally comes in. If we would have picked the good option and gave the warrants to the guard, it would have turned into a bright, happy place with no crime. But instead, we gave them to Arthur, and it is now a dirty area filled with crime and trash and, more importantly, right there.
Would you like some company?
Yes, I would love some company. Now, I don't have time or money to try and find the nearest inn, so I just borrowed the neighbor's house because it was closer, and they weren't very happy about that. 45 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, I think he's upset. I'm sorry, it was the fastest way. What game should I speedrun next?